going on, guys? It's Charlie, and we're here talking about Miss Marvel episode 4. And as you know, Marvel series goes, this is I wouldn't say the pinnacle episode of the 6 episode series, but every episode 4 has had some kind of meaning, has had some kind of significance to being like the episode out of the 6, right? And so, this one we get a little bit more deep dive in her family, a little more history of where they come from, continuing on of episode 3, where her grandmother was like, you need to come to Karachi, and you need to come, back home, and you need to see me because I saw the train too. And so sure enough, her and her mom travel home, and it's kind of cool to see how Kamala is getting more in touch with her roots. I wish we could go home and see our family roots. I think that's always cool to go see where you come from and stuff like that. And so, for her seeing, reconnecting with her cousins, connecting with her culture. But along that, right, you also get a little bit more a deep dive of the connection between the Bengal and her grandmother. And her grandmother was like, I don't know why you're here, but I just know you need to be here. There's something telling you need to be here. And so, we end up meeting the Red Daggers, who is like a secret society protecting people from the unknown. Think of it like the Assassin's Creed and Marvel. That's how they felt to me. We really don't get too much in them of like who they are or their backstory. We just know that they've been around for generations. But they know Kamala's family history. And he said that her great-grandmother is something of a legend. And so on the Bengal, the reading or the writing that's on there, one of the main guys of the Red Dagger says, what you seek is seeking you. And so a little bit of a play on words, I think, the answer she's seeking is also seeking her. If she wants to know what's more about her, then on the other side is, okay, I need to know how we can work together. Maybe. I don't know. That's how I'm taking it. I'm not really looking too deep into this. But, I mean, there's a little bit more action compared to the others. And Kamala can really hold herself, for having no training, can really hold her own in a fight. You can see how her skills are developing. And subtly, I like how you can see a progression in her, I guess you want to call it like uniform. Like, everybody's got the battle armor or whatever. She starts with like her budget Captain Marvel, and then she goes into her traditional clothing, and then of course from the promo art you see how she has her full Miss Marvel battle armor, whatever you want to call it. So you get to see a little bit progression of that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then there was like a cool mural to Ant-Man, and it says you can always start small in life and make achieve big things or something like that. I thought that was really cool to see, like how the Avengers still make a staple all over the world, not just New York. And it was really good to kind of get out of New York. Every Marvel thing we've been in right now, aside from Loki and Moon Knight, has always been like in New York, or San Francisco, the most two pinnacle cities in any comic book you get. So it was really cool to see like a different location and stuff like that. But overall, I mean, I'm not really vested into this show. I'm not really like, oh my god, it's Wednesday, I gotta go watch this, like I was with Kenobi. But I'm watching. I'm here to see, okay, let's see where this takes us. Let's see where this leads into Miss Marvel with, Carol Danvers and Monica Rambeau, and, we know all three of them are going to be together. I feel like this series is kind of just like, okay, we just got done with, Multiverse of Madness, Thor's coming up, but, I know you guys need something, so here you go. I've never really been vested. It's been hard for me, really, to get into this series. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, it's enjoyable. It's, like I said, it's like a Disney Channel show on a Marvel budget. It's very, like, girl power, like, yeah, whatever you want to call it. But, it is what it is. That's why we do this. And, give me your thoughts, guys. It's, if you caught any other Easter eggs and stuff like that, let's chat. Let's see, where do you think the series is going to go? We have 2 episodes left. The episode 6 is going to be the finale. And I think if I do my timing right, so the series will end after Thor would have come out. So I thought maybe, we'll have something relating to Thor. We also haven't had any like post-credit scenes. Usually by episode 4, some Marvel shows, I know we would have a post-credit scene or something like that. So I wonder what episode 6 is going to lead on to, or if it's going to just, leave you on a big cliffhanger and then like find out in the next movie, and stuff like that. But, overall, if I'm rating the series out of a 10, I'd give each episode so far a 7. I mean, they're enjoyable. They're great, but it's not like the best thing in Marvel history like we've had with WandaVision, Moon Knight, Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and even Hawkeye. This one's kind of, I mean, for me, it's not my cup of tea. And so, but I mean, the 7 out of 10 is not bad. 7 out of 10 jalapenos, I guess you could say. We'll find out in episode 6 in the finale. I really try to hold too much judgment until the finale, but we'll see. So yeah, guys, catch Neezy's review of episode 5, and then I guess I'll be covering the finale. And then of course, on July 5th, when the embargo lifts for Thor, we're gonna release Neezy's. We're gonna re-release. Take it back. Re-release Neezy's Thor review, the initial review, and then I'll be covering the spoiler review for Thor. So we're excited for that one, and as much as I'm not too excited for Gore the God Butcher, how he looks, I'm very I'm one to say it's gotta be comic accurate. I'll let it slide. It's Christian Bale. He's not my favorite, but we'll see what happens with that. All right, guys, catch you next time. As always, like and subscribe.